Hey guys, welcome back to another Monday project video. This is kind of an emergency problem update, fix something so we can use it. The season's not over yet, but we're coming down to the wire. Whew. Trying to get shit and stuff out so I can, get you set up on the bucket. Here's what we got to do. Here's what happened. I was mowing the grass a while back, and this thing broke. The rope, let's see here. The rope on the green lawnmower has decided to break. Well, it's getting ready to break. When you go to pull on the rope, let's see if I can. When you go to pull on the rope, the engine won't even turn. Oh, now it's turning. But yeah, it goes so far and it gets stuck. It's as far as it'll go. Then it'll get stuck. We got another rope, but unfortunately, it goes to that, and that needs to get put back together enough to where we can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All 5 of these. That will be hard to see. We live over there. All 5 of these push mowers have to go underneath our trailer. I mean, they don't have to, but they have been remodeling this trailer. It hasn't been touched since June. And I've been slowly trying to get stuff out of here so that way when they say, hey, you gotta, get, I don't know, they may not even think we still have stuff in the shed. But, like the gas cans will have to go underneath the trailer. Then anything else we just don't want, or we want, but we just don't have room for, it's just gonna stay in the shed. My electric weed eater broke, so instead of throwing it in the trash, I just threw it over there for right now. So what I think we're gonna do, that's the only rope that I have here. So, and that's not my mower. I gotta talk to my father-in-law about it and see if he's okay with me putting that rope on this. But for right now, I'm just gonna put the green lawnmower to bed. Just because, looking around, that was my only rope that I had at the time. Basically, the top would fit this one, so I may not want to do that, because if that rope was to break on this Honda, I could just change the top. So, I have to look, maybe get my dad to look in that filing cabinet of mine and see if I have any spare ropes in there for it. When I originally married my wife, when we got married, not originally, but anyways, when we got married and I moved down here, the rope on the green lawnmower was questionable. I lost the original top. I know what, that might be the original top. I don't know, you're looking at, summer of 2020 during COVID. When I finally did get back to Pennsylvania for the first time since 19, I brought a rope with the top back and a bunch of parts to fix it. So I changed this. This would be the 3rd time me changing this rope, and I put this rope on it last season. So, and it came off of that old Honda you seen that we did. I don't know. We did videos on it way back, way back. God, like 22, 3, 4. When we first got the Murray, it was the Honda that came with the old Murray, wherever it's at. Well, anyways, we're going to work on that too. What I need to do to it is I want to adjust the wheels up as high as they can go. So, then what I'll do is the gas from the green lawnmower, we'll go ahead and throw in that guy, because that has an air filter. Because the green lawnmower, I've been running that without a filter. The reason why I've been running the Murray is because it's so low to the ground and the grass has been like yay high, and it's got throttle problems too. I was so close last time I mowed the grass. I was so close to being done. I was going to come over here and drain the gas out of the green lawnmower, put it in my green lawnmower. But the amount of time it would have taken for me to do that, it would have just made sense to just use the Murray since it had gas in it, and you know, still too low to the ground, and the grass wasn't that high, but I've only been cutting it on the MTD. I've been only putting the blades down 1 notch, so it's not like I'm cutting it short. So I guess let's see, think. What do I use to hold you up? Guess I could. Nope, that didn't work. I had to find something to hold the phone then. Let's see. Everything's had changed in here. So, you know, things are not in the same place as they used to be. I want to use a jug of oil. I mean, everything that was in that bucket, I just kind of tossed everywhere. Yes, maybe we'll try this, maybe. Okay. Got that going. This... I got my... Where is it? Get it here. This thing turns into... I like to cut myself a minute. Missing the spring, but I mean, my needle nose. Hopefully I didn't cut myself. That's what I need. We're going to, me and the wife are going out tonight, and I don't need to, I guess I could just leave it open. Leave it right here on the bucket for you to keep an eye on. We'll drain the gas out of this first, since the Murray wants to come out, and I gotta, cause there's things here in the shed I have to bring up to the house anyway. It said Halloween season. I had to stop selling it, because I didn't want to go back anymore. It's about 2 feet away from the bucket, and I even got my actually good tool set here. As you can see, a while back, I took my tool set back to the house, so I don't have too many good tools out here anymore. I don't even know what a good way to do this. Let me go get my funnel. I think it's what I use. I don't remember how I do this. I only do this stuff once a year. Well, help me figure this out. I remember seeing it in here. Oh, there it is. Not even where the funnel was. It was on that cabinet that we had to move as it fell. I clean the crap out. That's probably how a lot of how a lot of my lawnmowers get shit in the tank. Using penetrating lubricant spray. probably not the bestest thing. I'll do is we'll stick this in like that, and I'll see if I can get the fuel line to read. I mean, the fuel line's already sort of off. Like I said, I already started doing this beforehand. I don't think there's not much in here. Seeing how much oil she consumed, I know it's hard to see what I'm doing, because the block I used to put y'all on, that's gone. That's up at the house. Like I said, a lot of stuff is gotten moved. You see, this needs to go to the house. You know, I don't have to make another trip. I ain't leaving my tools in here. So, I guess stuff that I need at the house for Halloween is going to have to wait. Let's see if I can find another block we can get started on the... Find something I can use so we can get started on that, getting that Murray done. I don't have much time to do any of this. I shouldn't have done any of this today anyways. Should have waited. Gotta get my grandfather's toolbox back to Pennsylvania. Hopefully do that the next trip, which is coming up. I needed a metal hanger for something. This will use my... This needs to go in the house. That is all my drill bits. My uncle gave me this. It has a... I used to use it for my medicines when I traveled, but it's got all my drill bits in it. That thing is never going anywhere. My uncle gave it to me, and I painted it gold. I've had it since, oh, shoot. I was probably before middle school. And we'll let that drain, which, oh, I guess we could probably wait on it. This one was... I guess I have to put this back. We'll probably just wait on it. No, as you can see, I never did put the tractor out here. Things had happened, and well, and now if we still lived in this in the trailer, yeah, I would do that. I definitely would be in the shed if we still lived in this little trailer. The shed was supposed to get moved, but you know, the floor is rotted. Door it would need a whole new frame. The floor joists and the bottom part would need to be replaced. So if you're going to spend that much, and I think the roof is starting to leak. So for that one, and the doors ain't all that great. So for the amount of money you're probably going to spend to fix this and move this, you might as well just go ahead and build a whole nother shed. Why is there mail in the shed? We got mail that's addressed to my father-in-law here. This is do not tear or bend. Doesn't say when this was. I'm going to bring that in the house. Must have been one of the times I went up and grabbed the mail and came to the shed. There's gas sitting at the bottom of the tank. Never had that happen before. Thanks, Don. I'll just cut that off. Put the lid on that. Yes, I didn't. I guess I don't need that tool after all. I know a while back he was waiting on something coming in the mail. That's probably it. He's just gonna have my butt. This thing's even got the original fill filter that I put on it when I put this carburetor on it. Boy, not much gas came out of it. Probably the last quarter. Not even a quarter a gallon, because this is a 1 gallon can. Well invested in. Probably end up putting it in the Murray. Oh, that's right. That's just check the oil in it. We go on the Murray. We're going to adjust the wheel and check on that. Yeah, next year this is going to probably need an oil change. No gas in it. No, I guess well I could probably go another season. I don't even run this thing that often anyway. The only reason why it's been getting used a lot this season is because of the Murray being down. A lot of cobwebs in here. Alright, let's get this in. We might fix the rope. I have a spare Briggs and Stratton at the shop that's got a rope on it. We'll probably end up robbing the rope off of that one. See, this is a... Guess I could have probably started it like this. But, oh well. Well, good night for the winter. Okay, good, there's no snake in it. My little power bank, had a power bar in here. This thing sits on the front porch. And I run the Christmas light extension cords through in here. Been using this for, shoot, this would be probably the third or fourth. I built it out of materials from that deck we built. What I do is, I'm trying to think on how I wire it. And I have it on I had it on a timer one year. I like having it on a timer. That's right, the Christmas lights are on a timer. The blow-ups you have to turn on by a switch. I think that's how I'm going to wire it this year. Reason being is because wind gets bad or it snows and stuff, I can still have the lights on and turn off the blow up and getting flies around. That's one of the things that has to go up to the house for the Halloween stuff. Alright, let's get the Murray in. This is where the tools, this is where we're going to need tools. And I might set you all up a little bit better. Like the front wheels are got adjusters on it. We'll do it all the way. Well, they know what, that's good. But I think the back wheels are too low. No, I haven't been cleaning it. I'm gonna probably do all this and then not use it because it rides at a very low RPM again. I wonder how that got bent. Probably something I shoved on it. Get my DeWalt socket set out. Let's see. This is one reason why I wish I had a camera. Use my so that I know what I can keep an eye on the time. It's loose, but it's not loose, if that makes sense. I mean, that's too small. Tell by looking at it. Huh. Second one I picked up. It's a bad time to do this. Why is it? It's getting tight going either way. I have to clean that air filter too. Wet bean. Well, I took the wheel adjusters off the back. One was bent, and I don't know why I took the other one off. I was trying to get rid of all of them. Uh-oh. I lost the washer. There. Is it? There's be 2 washers in there. Might end up ending this video because I just lost the bolt. And I don't have extra ones out here. Ah, there we go, found it. Go ahead and put this in this hole. Oh, it has to go in this one. It was almost raised the hole all the way up. See, that'll be lowered. Yeah, I could tell looking at that. Might not get into getting it running better, I guess. Yeah, I don't have the tool to clean all that up. It's all full. This thing's got grass caked on the bottom of it. Last time I used it. Just trying to make this easy on me. Next time I mow grass, I don't know, well, can't use the push mower because it does. This one doesn't do this, and this one don't do that. And so that's why I'm trying to do this now. And figured I'd make a project video out of it. Now the other side is going to be a little bit more tricky because I've got the gas tank. 610 with. Probably already dripping gas out. No, actually it's not. They said all my blocks are not here, so. Oh, you can see me better like that. Now we're going to adjust this wheel down one. Well, that's to see why I don't use this set. I can't get the... There you go. I'll have to tip it up at least a little bit. Well, it should be a different size. Watch it not being able to come off. There we go. I was thinking about putting the wheel adjusters back on. Then well, originally I was going to get rid of them because the one was bent. And I was like, well, let's change them out. Didn't realize I didn't have the right hickey. I guess I could. Alright, I need more of these things is what I need. Yeah, of course that would happen. Got to got the bolt stuck in the wrench. Whew. Okay. At least I don't have to worry about the wheel coming off. Well, I gotta set it down. Oh, that thing's tight going in. Had to put it down. I think we changed the oil in this. Yeah, we did change the oil in it earlier this season. I don't know if we were spraying. Oh, there's, I knew that was going to happen. Cinch it up again. And that, because right at the moment, I just want to get this done. Alright, well, we got adjusted up. Okay, so we can put this back, that back. Starting to sweat. I guess I'm not wearing this shirt out tonight. Not really a good shirt to be wearing out anyways. Okay. Now to get back up. Kind of clean up as we go here. Since you back up on the bucket, put my drill bit on the back. See what we can do here. I know let me clean this thing while I'm at it. Yeah, it was like I only had like maybe 30 minutes of actual daylight left when that rope broke like that. Wife said, "Forget it. Do it. Do it the next day." I was like, "Well, if I do that, then well, I may not want to. It may not want to come back. I mean, may not. So I told her, I said, you or Dad, my father-in-law, might have me doing something else, and I wanted to get it done before all this rain comes in." She, "Oh, y'all make time to do it now." I'm like, I have only a few more rows to do, one section, and then I could clean up. Needless to say, I did get it done. You say to clean these sponge filters with brake clean or gasoline. Well, don't do that with the cheap ones. I did that to one of these cheapy ones. It got messed up. It really needs to be re-oiled. I do have a spare, but I'm saving that for when this one falls apart, or the one at the shop falls apart. That's a whole different story. Deck is blades hitting the deck. All right, got that all done. Now I can check on the throttle problem. Well, it does have a spring, but it doesn't do anything. No, it does not. I moved the position of it in the middle, so Let's try that. See how that does. That'll do. I mean, it's not the spring it's messed up. Something inside the top, which we're not gonna mess with that in this video. Yeah. That'll be probably mess with that in some other video. That Murray has had a lot of work done to it. Spark plug, air filter, carburetor and gas tank, gas cap, coil, muffler. See, we did. When I first got it, I didn't have no spark at all, so I had to put a new coil. I actually had a new used coil. Well, it was on a lawnmower, but it was on a Briggs flathead. But it wasn't. It was on the. I think it was on the wrong kind of Briggs. But it wouldn't. The Briggs that it was on. I don't remember if it was the wrong coil or if the engine was junk. So I set it off to the side, and well, I ended up needing it. That's why the coil wire's like a mile long. That's when I first got it. I had to do a carburetor and gas tank, and I got whatever gas cap was on it. Of course, the spring's not original. I think the spring's off of one of the spring. I think is off of one of my snappers, but it's not. It don't go with this. I think the air vane's been changed. Definitely gonna have to get cleaned up before I go out tonight. We don't leave here until probably about 6:45. I'm on their amusement park tonight on Halloween. Well, and then there you have it. That's all done. Check the oil in this thing. Oh, well, we got the rag here out. The other green lawnmower, which is the Craftsman, what is this? MTD? Yeah, the Craftsman that's on the MTD deck. The only issue it's got going for it is the primer bulb don't work. And we are really good on oil. It's really clean. This was the Franken mower. I thought about using its deck for the mower at the shop because it's got the cable I stole off of Mom's deck. Should I bring it back or not? Probably not. I've been thinking about bringing my mom's lawnmower deck and putting my Murray on it and junk the Murray deck, it still looks low to the ground. You know, I raised it, I think. It's as high as it'll go, which is as high as it'll go. I thought about bringing my mom's deck without the motor, junking the Murray deck, putting the Murray on that. But I like my Murray deck. If I can find a 20-inch Murray deck, I would junk it. I went through 2 years trying to find it, a year and a half. I gave up. Well, I did find one, but not in our area. Well, I guess. I'm gonna do what I was gonna do in case the Murray fails the next time I use it. I don't know, I don't know, there's gas in it. This is my original plan. Yeah, dump it all in. I'm just going to have to remember to use this one. I'm just going to have to remember to use it before winter. Oh, I didn't save no gas for the throat. Can't believe it's been almost a year and a half since the shed was broken into. Go ahead and clean up my tools. I'm trying to clean up as I go. Get this jumping spider out of it. And that way, we're all hickied up. I'm gonna try to sneak that. I'll let I put it on video. I gotta try to get this thing in the house. So what we're gonna try to do is, I'm just gonna pull it. It used to start on the second, probably not that thick pull, but boy, it rolls over nicer than the. Almost like not having any compression. Its rope is not all that great either. Maybe. I think I've done this once. I don't remember. Last time I did that, it squirted. On a lawnmower, it squirted gas out. But it started, I think. And I don't have anything flammable. And I don't have a syringe here anymore. Blowing into it, I'm forcing gas through the line. It's even got the wrong gas cap on it. Is that the gas cap on my Honda? that little button's new. It's never done that before. But you can see why what I mean about it's hard to start. First lawnmower I've heard in a long time make that tinking sound. This is the one that I got from the shop. See, that's the only issue it's got. Very hard to start. I guess we have to get cleaned up here. Put this in my pocket. So now I got 2 decent mowers here now, instead of 3 or 4 or whatever. Because we never got to. We never did get the Honda out. At this point in time. So here's the top that goes to the mower at the shop. That's the original top to it, and that's what went on the MTD deck. I didn't know that was an MTD. I feel bad for that mail of his being in there. Could have been probably something important. So basically this is going to be a 2-for-1 video. Or actually a 3-for-1. Because we worked on technically 3 mowers. Well, that's going to do it for this week. So subscribe, like, hit the notification bell. Trying to get more subscribers. And maybe by doing it, maybe we can get more projects in. I really, want to do more lawnmower. I want to do lawnmower revival videos and flip them. Get a buy a broken down lawnmower, fix it, and do videos on it, fixing it, and then flipping it to buy others for the channel. But unfortunately, I got to have a nice shop for that, and I don't. I got the tools, but I don't have the shop. So thank you for watching. If you have a comment, please leave one. Thanks for watching.